And hello and welcome to FRL F3. I gotta do okay, there we go. Alright, we are in Canada today. Really quickly at the start of qualifying, as everybody has heard, passing off Your Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. We've decided across all tiers that we're gonna hold a minute of silence. That's gonna be starting right now. There we go, absolutely beautiful. A little bit rushed everything, but that's because we had some issues behind the scenes. I think we got a bunch of drivers, especially the British drivers in the field, racing with some special helmets to remember Queen Elizabeth. 96 years she spent on this earth, and then went out like the absolute unit that she was. Really great legacy that she leaves behind. Talking about Brits, we got two Dutch drivers in the British Aston Martin team, in the British Racing Green. And as we've noticed, it's raining and everybody's on the intermediates, so it's gonna be extra difficult for those guys. I already see, God bless the Queen in the chat, really beautiful. Yeah, obviously Canada round 5. I can't remember who won the last race because I obviously disconnected halfway through, unfortunately. I hope that won't happen again. It seems like I'm gonna be alone today. We might have David join in halfway through the race, so he might be able to help out. But yeah, qualifying. We got Regla that's gonna start a lap. We're gonna go on board with him. That's the button to go on board. I'm gonna take us around one lap. Obviously DRS disabled in those conditions, as he's starting his lap now. Still braking very late for turn 1 and missing it entirely. Let's go to his brother Van Dongen then, because Wagner's lap is already busted. Van Dongen braking much earlier, hitting the apex of turn 1 through turn 2. Lots and lots of understeer. Pretty much aquaplaning away from the circuit. Can't go full throttle at least in 6th gear, so very low wings those guys are running. That's gonna happen in the 3rd sector. Ooh, and big step of full steer, and that might be a bit of damage on his front wing there, as he did kiss the wall at the exit of turn 4. Keeps it going though through turn 6 and 7. We got a bunch of guys retiring. I think we had a few guys with qualifying bans, so that's what's going on right here. As he's going towards turns 8 and 9 now. Very careful. He might have damage, so that's not going to be a very fast lap time. You can see only taking 3rd gear through turn 8. Going towards the hairpin. And he's backing off. He's probably going to let some cars behind him through. Who else is on the lap? Who's the first guy behind them on the lap? That must be Smolja coming through turn 10, I think it is. 10 or 11. Turn 11, and then the right kink is turn 12. Down the long back straight towards the last chicane, turns 13 and 14, and past the wall of champions. In the dry you can brake at around 60 meters. I think you gotta brake quite a bit earlier here, brakes at about 100. Cuts the curbs, and in the last lap on the 2nd curb, almost loses it on the exit. So not a good lap from him. Would have been a 21.7 though, obviously with Regla, with that mistake on 25.9, Sadumano, first competitive time with a 21.4. Very good lap from him. We got a Ferrari coming across next, that's Berra in P2, and then Michael going even faster with a 21.3, so really good lap there from the British driver. Let's see, we got a McLaren just starting his lap, but Zug, oh, as his teammate almost loses it, coming out of the final corner. What do we have? We have glow sticks. He invalidated, so he's gonna try it again. A lot of guys invalidating in those conditions as... Oh, there goes Zug. Just completely aquaplaning off the circuit. It might be that it's so bad that those inters aren't really suited for those conditions, as we have a lot of drivers just understeering and invalidating. Ruben just started his lap. Rekla is on another attempt. He's gonna come across the line. I didn't see what the sector split was like, and he's invalidated, and with a nice save out of the last chicane. Yeah, a lot of drivers struggling in those conditions. Berra, is he gonna try to go for another one? That doesn't seem like it. Cesare Romano, he is, and he's invalidating. We got Michel on the softs, but he's in the pits. That's interesting to see. It is still raining, so I'm not sure if the track is gonna dry up in time. Let's see, Zook, he might be low on fuel, or he's just trying to get a gap to the Haas in front of him. That's Michael. Let's see, VIP, he's invalidated. Glowstick. What can Glowstick do? Is Michael pushing? No, Michael has invalidated. What can Glowstick do? Does he have front wing damage? Did I just hear it correctly? Oh yeah, he has no front wing left, so running the low drag specification on Red Alpine. Not sure if that's gonna work around here. And there's a lot of guys with invalidations. Zook just started his lap. We're gonna keep an eye on that. Ruben is about to finish his lap. And it's gonna be a 20.9, so the track is improving quite a bit. 3 tenths, almost 4 tenths ahead of Michael now in the Haas. Zook still facing the right way. We got Bobby coming across in a second. He's gonna be the next one to finish his lap, or is it... No, Van Dongen still understeering. Rekla, he invalidated. Yeah, it's gonna be Bobby. That's next. Careful through the chicane, doesn't touch the wall of champions, doesn't lose the back end. That might be a provisional pole time here. Yes, 120.8, so a 10 faster than Ruben. And next up we have a Ferrari. I think that might be Berra. He's invalidated, he's gonna go for another lap, but that might have been an invalidation for the next lap as well, because he did cut the inside of that second part of the chicane, as we saw Sergio Romano spun around in that same chicane. See Van Dongen still going. What about Zook? Zook still going. He's up by 9.6 seconds. See, it's important that he nails this last chicane. Very careful, but keeps it on the road. And valid as... Oh god, we got... Who's that? That's Van... No, that's Michael in the background. Going all out of shape, out of the last corner. Zook 2 seconds down on the time. Still struggling to get comfortable with this car in those conditions, as Ruben now goes faster with a 20.679. So that's a really good lap from him, 1/10 faster than Bobby. Bobby already improving. Obviously on the inters the drivers will be able to set multiple lap times in a row. However, you can see his battery is quite low. This track does eat up a lot of your battery, so you gotta watch out for that, as we saw, I think it was Van Dongen and Costa moving up into P6 and P5 respectively. Bobby now coming across the line. Can he improve? Can he beat Ruben for the time? He can improve just by a little bit, but still 1/10 away. We got an Alfa Romeo coming across next. I think that's Molly who just started this lap. Yep. You got Bobby hopefully getting out of the way. Yes, he is. So that's nice to see. Who else do we have finishing a lap? We got Swings. Oh, excuse me. We got Swings just starting a lap. Who else we got? We got Rekla coming through sector 2. We got Zook again, but he's on the cooldown lap. Yeah, that's a cooldown lap. 8 seconds down. 1 second. Oh god. Let's see, we have a Haas coming across again. That's gonna be Michael, I think, but he's invalidated. So he's gonna have a go again with this lap. Bobby's invalidated. Ruben has invalidated. So apart from that, still a lot of guys without a time. Only the top 10 managed to set a valid lap time so far. Let's see, we got Smolly coming down towards the last two corners. We got Rekla ahead of him. Very careful through the chicane. Don't think this is gonna be on pole course, but might be good enough for P6 just behind his teammate. Who himself... Did he just move up? I don't think he did. Let's see, behind them we have an Alfa Romeo. That's Smolly who finished his lap but invalidated. Probably in the last chicane. We got Swings now coming down the back. Oh god, coming down the back straight. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Let's see, Swings is through the chicane. This could be a good lap, this could be good enough for pole. And it is 20.24 tenths faster than Ruben. Ruben hasn't validated his attempt. Bobby is doing Bobby things. Michael there just came through invalidated. So let's see, we have Van Dongen. Van Dongen's at the purple middle sector, that might be legitimate. Let's see what he can do in the last sector. Very important that you have a lot of straight line speed, as it is pretty much just one long straight, interrupted by a usually very fast chicane, but obviously most drivers have to be quite careful in the rain. Let's see how he takes it in the wet. As it has actually stopped raining, I think, so the track might be drying up. We still have 7 minutes to go. Oh, and big slide. Big sideways moment. Very nice 180, very good to keep it out of the wall, unlike Kevin Magnussen in 2019. And he lives to fight another day. But there's 7 minutes left to go. We might be seeing some dry tires, because we're doing 120s right now. I think we could see like 111s or 110s in the dry, so it's not like we're a million miles away from that. As Cassidy there with a 199, so it just shows you that the track is improving quite a bit right now. And we got a bunch of cars in the pits, so that might be a sign that in the last 2 or 3 minutes the track might be dry enough for slick tires, as well as Ruben fighting his rear end out of turn 9, coming through the second sector. He's up by half a second. That's on course for possibly P2, maybe even provisional pole, if it stays like that. But as I said, the track does seem like it's improving drastically now that the rain has stopped, and we might see some slick tires towards the end. Let's see, can Ruben nail this last chicane now? Beautiful, very careful on throttle, might have cost him a bit, but still better than spinning out and hitting the barrier. And he's 23 thousandths lower than Cassidy. Cassidy in the meantime, fuck you.